Wow. What's up, good people? It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Yep, Lebron. That's your man's right there. Everything is kosher, right? Now, back in 2018, LeBron James was always going on the Instagram performing songs from other artists and all these rap lyrics where he can do. He made T Grizzy song really go viral when he was working out to it, and that was all okay. Once he decided to actually do something else, in other words, he decided that he was going to do something entirely different. Then it became a problem. He was performing 21 Savage song where he says we getting that Jewish money, everything's kosher. Kosher. He did it there while rapping lyrics to 21 Savage's song, and then that goes on the Instagram. But when he was talking about all the T Grizzly lyrics and all the other foul things about harming black people, that didn't make the news. That didn't do anything. It was business as usual. Fun for the gram. But once he said, we getting that Jewish money and everything's kosher, everybody was up in arms. And they blame LeBron James as if he made the song and everything. So right away, LeBron apologized, and they still were throwing him under the bus for it. But you didn't see Kyrie Irving speak about that. You didn't see anybody really speak out. The players did what they did. They stayed quiet and let the situation play out the way it's supposed to. Why you couldn't pay Kyrie Irving the same courtesy? Is it because you already cut your deal? Did you already cut your deal with your new people? Because that's what it seems like over here. You just cut a deal. If that's the case, then we understand. We understand you under pressure. But what did you have to give up, LeBron? They don't do nothing for nothing. They want your compliance. They want your obedience. They want you to be at the every begging call. When they say jump, you better already be in the air. Now, the world has made this bigger than what it actually truly is. You know? The world can see this from what it truly is and what it's not. Because I told people many times prior that it was going to be a matter of time before the whole world will see LeBron James for what he is. His game sucks now. In order to cover that up, let's jump on the Kyrie Irving bandwagon to get the attention of how bad I'm playing. Now, Kyrie Irving has definitely He's made a mark. He's definitely made a mark. And people now respect what it is that he's doing. I will not watch a Brooklyn Nets game. I will not support the Brooklyn Nets organization. I am done with the Brooklyn Nets until Kyrie Irving comes back. I'm sorry to my brother Kevin Durant, but I cannot root for the team. I can't bet on the team. I'm not going to do anything with the Brooklyn Nets until Kyrie Irving returns. The NBA did not suspend Kyrie Irving. The Brooklyn Nets did. So the Brooklyn Nets are the ones that's going to suffer for that. They're going to suffer from that injustice. Now, back to LeBron. LeBron cut his deal. He went to New York City 5 months ago to attend a Jewish wedding. Why was he in New York at this Jewish wedding? What was this really about? Well, he went to meet with the rabbi to get blessed into their synagogue. He's one of them. So that means he's their ally. He's their champion. When Daryl Morey spoke, LeBron James decided to speak up on behalf of China. Right? When these people were fighting for their freedom, all of a sudden, civil rights didn't spread to China for LeBron James. Now, since then, you haven't seen him make a comment or say anything else about it while he continues to market Nike, another company I will not be supporting until Kyrie Irving is back. Now, here's the news. Kyrie Irving has done nothing to deserve any of the things that they're saying about him. Kyrie Irving has explained in numerous interviews why, from the very first time he spoke, he explained and said, I have nothing against the Jewish people. How could someone have a problem with that? How could LeBron James have a problem with that? How could anyone on a team have a problem with that? That is so bizarre to me. I don't think people understand how bizarre that is. That is super bizarre. Because you are sitting there with a person who has no problem with you whatsoever, but yet and still you find a way to find that division, to find that error, find that flaw. It's fascinating. Now, when it comes to me, I look at it from another perspective, another window. I said you have to give something in order to get something. So LeBron James was rewarded with all these movie deals with HBO Max. After his failure with Space Jam 2, now he's got the money he needs for House Party when he wanted to get more money. So that's what you were granted with? Is that what they put in your pocket? Is that what they lined up for you? I'm asking. I don't know. Because I wasn't there. But I'm quite sure you have to give up something to get something. That's just how it works. Now, when people come to me, they come to me with open arms. They come to me with all of this different disdain of you just hate LeBron. I try to tell people the truth, so that they would understand, where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. No, 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 no. Okay. I remember people were saying that they were upset how they keep claiming that the Jewish people are dominating sports, right? Or they own everything and entertainment, things that revolve around us. And they hate that analogy that is painted onto them because it's a falsehood, and they saying they don't want that. Hell, I don't know who would have a problem with somebody saying that they have a lot of money. I've never seen somebody say, "Hey, Dave, that's not true." All right, stop saying I got a lot of money. That all our people got a lot of money. Shoot, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm balling, balling." But no, when they came after LeBron, we stood our ground and defended LeBron because we said LeBron ain't do nothing wrong. He didn't make the song. He's just singing a rap lyric. So they're trying to control what you can actually say, and that he's not. And it's like, why are people so concerned with battling people and going against people who they know isn't anti-Semitic? They go after the real people that's like that. Why you want to go after somebody who you know isn't anti-Semitic? That's not even the point, because it was never about that. It's about control. They want to make sure you understand who's in control, LeBron. Don't forget and bite the hand that feeds you. And you told the line real quick. Oh, he did everything. He was, don't take my money. Here I come. I'm going to start shaking and dancing. Right? But they hate the labels. Right? Donald Sterling, Jewish man. Right? NBA owner. Yeah. Jerry Reinsdorf, Chicago Bulls, Jewish owner. We had Bill Davison from the Detroit Pistons, bad boys, trendsetter. He was a Jewish owner. The commissioner, David Stern, was Jewish. Adam Silver, Jewish. Commissioner. Mark Cuban, owner, Dallas Mavericks. He's Jewish. So, I'm just pointing this out. The commissioner of the NHL, what's his name? Gary Bettman, Jewish. Mark Cajon of the Canadian Football League, commissioner, Jewish. Jim Drucker, CBA, Arena Football, both of them. The commissioner, Jewish. Don Garber, U.S. Major League Soccer commissioner, Jewish. Abe Green, United States National Boxing Team. That's now the World Boxing Association. Jewish. Ludwig Gutmann, from the Paralympics, the founder of it. Jewish. The Canadians' first commissioner of the Canadian Football League, Sidney Halter. Jewish. Gary Kaplan, the Canadian president and general manager of the Brampton Beast Hockey Club. Jewish. Frank Lowry, the Football Federation of Australia. Jewish. Maurice Podolofov, the Ukraine-born first president of the National Basketball Association, is Maurice Podolov. That's him. The first president of the National Basketball Association. And the Dutch president from Ajax Amsterdam, from the Royal Dutch Football Association, Jaap van Praag. Jaap van Praag, Dutch. He was president of the Ajax Amsterdam in the Royal Dutch Football League. Adam Rothenberg, the former president of the United States Soccer Federation and the former executive into the North American Soccer League. So, why are you mad at Kyrie Irving again? I would say that's a heck of a coincidence that you guys are all over sports like that. And there's plenty more. Plenty more. Oh, absolutely. So I don't get the outrage. What is the problem? That's what I'm trying to see. Where's the disconnect? Do people actually know what Kyrie Irving said? This is what he said back in his first interview when he was sitting down for his post-game interview. Do you know what Kyrie Irving said? He says, I have no problem with the Jewish people. I reposted information on Twitter, not to hurt or bash anything. There were things in the documentary that he agreed with, mainly that the blacks were the first Jews, and he wanted other blacks to see and learn about their history or culture. Now, that was the thing that concerned him and caught his eye. All the other things that might have been on there, he was not trying to send that to bash or anybody. He didn't even target anything. He didn't say, hey, look at this, and look at this part here. When they talk about them, this might have been some inaccuracies in it. It is a documentary. That's what happens on a documentary. Some of the facts are jaded. Just to say the least. Now, when you look at me, I'm someone who tells it like it is. I don't hate another race. I don't have any hate in my heart for people. I judge people based on who they are. But I already know, because history tells me, that the first Hebrew Jews were of color. But that's not the argument. That is not even the point. No one is discounting the Jewish people. The Jewish people are Jews in their right, but they have no ground to tell another African American man who says, I'm Hebrew and I'm Jewish, they have no right to challenge that. They have no right to say, no, no, you ain't, or yes, you are. They have no right to tell him that. That's just how I see it. Y'all might see it another way, but that's just me looking at it from the outside. Don't forget to follow at Kwame Brown Bus Life. Don't forget to follow Carcino for Life, this channel. Hit the like button, subscribe. When it says the notification right there, select all so you can get all the notifications when they come out. Because I don't want you guys to ever be misinformed. Um, yeah, that rabbi, he loves LeBron. He wouldn't let go of his hand. Well, LeBron likes to make allegiances with people, and you think these people are for you, and they're not. His advisor is Jewish. The one that said, what's his name, Adam? His other Adam told him that he was exhausted from Black Lives Matter. When he just promotes Black Lives Matter, put LeBron James in Black Lives Matter shirts, have him taking knees, and building all these things off the BLM like he's really a part of it, but deep down, he's hating on it. So you turn around and pretend like you like something, then at the next breath, you turn around and you're doing this. Kyrie could have easily came after LeBron James and took shots at him. But it's not worth it. But it's a lot of changes need to happen in the NBA. There's a lot of things going on. We haven't even went through general managers. We haven't went through the fact about Sean Marks. He's another Jewish general manager in there. So that's a lot of Jewish people in control of the sports world. We just went around and showed you and just talked to you and just told you about all these people that was in place. And it have been from time after time. The real reason why Stu Jackson was not the commissioner of the NBA, which he should have been, in my opinion, is because he's black. As much as they love Stu Jackson and he's great for the NBA, he was president of the NBA for a long time. And when it actually came down to who was going to replace David Stern, he was the most qualified for the job, but they selected Adam Silver. Now, you find the connection with Stern and Silver, and the reason why Stu Jackson didn't get that job as commissioner, right? I'm just, you ever get to the point where you're just like, forget it, man. I don't like at that point. Like, that night you just be like, man, I should just stay home. And sometimes you force yourself out and you say, man, I know I should have stayed home. This is one of those nights. You know, this is one of those nights. I got a big night tomorrow, big day tomorrow. Got a date night. I really don't want to pick her up from where she lives, but hey, it is what it is. Um, I love seeing my family together tonight and seeing how emotional my family was tonight was very at my uncle's birthday party, and it was quite something, quite moving for my uncle mainly, very moving for him. He had a great party, man, and to see that everybody's coming out now and the family is starting to understand that staying together and being as strong as ever is what matters. You know, it's what matters the most. You know, and for me, I was torn. I was so torn to see all of this happen, and it gave me a lot of clarity. Because sometimes you need that clarity. That people are getting older. And it's nothing guaranteed in the stars that your family gonna be with you any longer. And when you're looking at your aunties and uncles now, and they in their 70s and 80s, and you're just blessed you still can see them. So for me, that stood out a lot. They told a bigger tale for me than anything I've seen so far. So I didn't want to get all preachy on you, but that's what was happening like this week. Um, we found out we had another auntie. I found out I had another auntie. They found out they had another brother and sister in the family. So this is the first time in like what 50 years, 50 plus years. Like she had never met anybody in the family, so it was very emotional for them. You know, to she didn't know what it was gonna be like. She was nervous. Will she be accepted, like resented, and all this stuff? But it was just all love. And they treated her just like they've been knowing her for 40, 50 years. So it was quite amazing. Now, that's why when I see that, to segue to what this is about, it's about unity. It's about coming together, bringing people together for something greater than, whatever it is you think you can get for yourself. It's about doing something greater. So, on that note, I'm going to say God bless. Everyone take care and be safe, man. And if you got family, call your family members, man, and get in contact with them. Even family you ain't talked to in a long time, just give them a call just to say hello. Just call to say, hey, what's going on? That call could probably mean a lot to them, mean a lot to somebody out there. So, like they say, give them their flowers where they can smell them. Give them damn flowers. And pray for Lebron, because you don't know what all he sold away. All right? I'm out. Blessings. And don't forget, subscribe to Ticket TV, HDTV, Seahawks, Jose Rodriguez, his channel, One Crack News. Hit the like button up, like the page, subscribe, everybody, and keep the blessings going and stay unified. This is going to bring us together just like it's brought um, my family together. We stronger together as a family. And now this can make everybody else get stronger. We're going to rally behind Kyrie, and we're going to boycott these Nets games until Kyrie Irving is back, and we're going to show them where we stand. Because we tired of being dictated to and used as pawns, and they can just tell us what they going to do and what we got to do. It's going to be, okay, we'll take care of that. But other than that, I'm out. Deuces.